My dreams have faded away along with my own childlike eyes. And so it's not the same, but that's okay. 'Cause all I have to do, all I have to do, all I have to do is look into my own child's eyes. Good morning. I decided to try to save my flowers that were tore out yesterday because there was still a root structure. And so I am not going to let this get me down. No, 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 no. I really think this is going to be able to be saved because we have roots still. So I cut all the dead stuff off. And yeah, I'll be replanting that today. Probably not in the spot that it was because I made a little something in case my little culprit comes back that pulled it. And it's nothing nasty. Nothing nasty at all. Anyway, I put that in its place. I took this bark here. It's just tree bark. And painted a little peace sign on it. Painted the tree bark on the other side. And made a little cross with sticks and twine. Just in case they want to walk by and look at their work, you know, proudly, they'll see this instead. It's either going to touch their heart or enrage them. We'll see. It might come out here and it'll be all smashed up and I won't have any flowers left. I hope that's not the case. I hope the case is that it'll touch them. Maybe just a little, just to maybe, you know, not pull my flowers anymore. Boy, look how tall these are getting. I mean, that one is almost touching the sign, the street sign. Oh, I just hope they get a chance to flower, and I hope no one rips them out. I really do. I don't know what to say about it other than please stop. Please stop. I cut all of the cilantro that I let, you know, seed. And if you remember that, it was quite messy over there. And all of that was not getting any sun because of it. And I threw some cilantro seed down because there's plenty of time to grow some more in front of the dill my poor dill that got attacked by caterpillars, attack of the caterpillars. And yeah, if you remember right, It was all in front of this here, and this will perk up. Um, it was leaning against that stuff, so it's gonna have to pick itself. And plus, I watered kind of late last night because after I got done mowing, I started doing some watering. That was kind of late. I usually water in the morning, but I kept having problems with this and that. One was my weed whacker. The battery, someone switched it. It's not my battery. And I don't know who came in and gave me their broken, crappy battery that's all beat up. But someone did that. Isn't that nice? But it's not my battery. It's someone else's. Um, it doesn't look anything like the condition of my battery. And, what do you do? And so, what I will be doing, because these need to be planted, remember this basket my daughter gave me for Mother's Day? All these things are perennials, and so I need to plant these today. So I was going to plant the purple things over by the cross and the peace sign. And I haven't decided where I'm going to put the rose bush yet. And then these white things here, they need to be 12 inches apart, so they must get pretty big. I'm going to put them out there by the other flowers. That's the plan for today. And I want to show you, I had already cut back some of the cilantro that I allowed to go into. Oh, look at the hostas are starting to flower. They're really pretty. I'll get back on track on the cilantro thing. This one come over. Isn't that pretty? Actually, those flowers kind of look like this plant I got from my neighbor. I dug up out of her yard. It comes back to it like has these seed pods, and once they drop, they start growing everywhere, kind of like those purple things I showed you. But there is a bud right there. But the thing about this is the flowers only open up at night under the moon. So they're called moon flowers. Um, yeah, because they open up at night only. They don't open up during the day. And they get really, really big too. But they're kind of like these purple things that seed and just start showing up everywhere. Uh, so this whole area will have moon flowers everywhere after a few years of seeding. Heck, maybe next year there'll be quite a few. Um, I'm gonna show you how big this purple. I gave her some of these purple things and some of those pink flowers back there in the corner. And then, oh, I almost ran into that. Spider having breakfast. I'm sorry I messed up your web there. Not a good place though. Yeah, look how tall these have gotten. But I gave her a bunch of these. Remember when they first started out? Yeah, there's one there. There's a bunch back there. I really need to weed back there. Wow. Got some trees going. Oh, I had some cabbage last night. It was so good. Actually, you can see where I cut it. Um, It was so good. Better than any grocery store cabbage. Yeah. It was so good. You know, cabbage kind of stinks when you cook it. My cabbage didn't stink. It must start making these gases and stuff the longer it's cut. Well, it didn't have any of that. It was so tasty. It was so tasty. And I am getting some seeds. I ordered a bunch of dill seeds. It'll get used. I didn't think I was going to get any. Hardly any. And so, back to the cilantro seeds. I spent some time yesterday taking them off of the plant. Well, I've got all these hanging. These are just loaded with seeds, completely loaded with seeds. But after it dries a while, I will be putting, because I don't want to lose any seed. Every seed counts. How many times have I said that? But after it dries out, sorry about the whiteness. This is what it looks like. And these are all the seeds. And so I've been gently removing each seed. And I have a container I've been putting them in. And I actually put some down, like I said, yesterday. And I have this can here. Look at all them seeds so far. Oh, you can't because it's a whiteout. Whiteout, blackout. Yeah. This is a big container. There is a lot of seeds in there. And there is a lot of seeds in here. I mean, look at all them seeds. Yeah. And then, of course, all the seeds I'll be getting off of these. Yeah, so I could afford to lay down some more cilantro seeds. And so anyway, I just wanted to show you my peace sign I painted and put out there where they tore the flowers up. That's mainly why I got on, was to do that. I'm really sorry about your sunflowers, Miss Love Warrior. That's horrible. You know, that one that's still standing. You know, it would be really cool if someone came along and tried to, you know, chop it down if it didn't just, you know, come alive and start beating the crap out of them. Wouldn't that be funny? I can see it in my head right now. Real cartoony. The sunflower beating the crap out of the person being mean. Have a good day. We'll take you out with the beautiful big pine tree.